Alright, welcome everybody back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to hop inside Terminus and test the Beam Smasher strat and see if it still works inside of Season 1. If so, how well. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Alright, so we just now spawned inside of Terminus. I am definitely excited to try this out. One thing I do want to make very clear before we do get into this game is with Season 1, we were allowed to have our Modern Warfare 3 and 2 double XP tokens and double weapon XP. I really want to make this clear because it seems as if when you go into zombies, you cannot access these. But to resolve that and get around that issue, what you do is you go inside of Warzone, activate all the double XP tokens or weapon XP tokens you want to use, and it'll carry over to zombies. So I do want to make that clear before any of this video kind of starts, just because a lot of people are kind of freaking out like, oh my god, I had all my double XP tokens yesterday and now I don't have them. So that's what you got to do. I actually genuinely almost just failed the first generator. That would have been off to a very bad start. But yeah, a lot of people were tripping them out in the comment sections, mad, angry, but I'm thinking it's just a bug. So at least if it's not, you can still activate them right now and you better use them right away. So as you guys can see, I have 5 hours and none of my stuff is actually active, or it doesn't show any of my things. But again, just go into Warzone, activate them over in the Warzone menu, and you will be able to carry them over directly to zombies and multiplayer. But we got to do these two generators. I really wanted to hop in this game and see if the XP strategy inside of the little Beam Smasher room still works. If so, I'm going to be so happy because I'm trying to grind to 1,000. And that's going to probably be the easiest way in zombies at least. Although I will say, to be honest with everybody watching this video, the best way to rank up right now is Warzone. Like, I'm actually being honest. If I play a full game of Warzone with double XP activated, I get about a little bit over half a rank. So it's like 3/4 of a rank I get in just one game of Warzone. So I know a lot of you guys don't like Warzone, which is why we are making this video, but I also know a lot of you guys literally only care about XP and the fastest way you're going to prestige. So realistically, in the game, it is 100% Warzone, but for the zombie fans and the zombie lovers like myself, we are going to do it inside of zombies. Now, it was also Season 1, they made it to where reloading, you cannot like tack sprint or whatever it was. Dude, it's actually become so challenging to play because you would never think of it, but you die so much easier now, or at least me. I mean, I'm not really ashamed to say it. I die, or I have been dying quite a bit, at least in Terminus, whenever I'm trying to reload my dang gun. I always find myself dying. I don't know why. With Speed Cola, it helps, but still, you still can very easily get caught in this area. Now, a lot of people are using this area to camo grind, but I want to say this: if you are not comfortable doing this strategy yet, if you've never done this strategy, I really 100% recommend doing it with the GS45s. I do not recommend doing it with a regular gun until you're 100% comfortable with it, because it can get very crazy very quickly. We want to go ahead and prone here at PhD. And now we're going to make our way down to the actual bottom generator. I'm trying to fly through these beginning rounds because I like to do this bottom generator whenever it's a parasite round. That kind of helps a little bit with, you know, just making it a little bit easier on yourself, which is definitely kind of wanted in the game. Because with the Rampage Inducer, it can be extremely challenging. Just throw that right there. Now let's throw this. And then we can also go grab some ammo, which I know there's one down here to my right. Again, I want to finish this round before we start this actual generator. We are only 4 minutes into this game, which is definitely pretty quick to get down here. It doesn't take long. I really do like how they added that little match timer in. It allows you to kind of say speed run and know your kind of time without having like an out-of-game timer. Or it just kind of helps show off like a strategy, say, you know, you get to round 30 in this amount of time, or whatever it is. I definitely do like that whole concept of it all. But this should kind of be the end of the rounds. I do want to be very careful when I'm reloading this, so we don't die. I would love nothing less than a flawless game, for sure. So we can go ahead and start this since it's a parasite round. We don't really have much ammo, so we'll probably just use our combat knife for the beginning parts of it until it gets increasingly difficult, of course. But overall, it should be pretty easy to get all this done. I don't even want to continue trying that. The parasites sometimes can be easy to knife, sometimes they're a little bit difficult. Huh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that went our flawless game. But it's okay, we're almost already done with this generator. So I am not too angry about that. There we go. Now we can hop down here and activate this. But next we got to do is we got to pack the GS45s. We got to get dead wire, and then we are ready to get into this strategy. Alright, so we have these Pack-a-Punch and Uncommon. I'm going to go ahead and throw on Deadwire, and then we want to go by PhD just so we don't down ourselves with these pistols. It really shouldn't be too hard to get into this strategy. We do kind of want to go through this round just a little bit, because whenever we do, we're going to want to basically end the round and then save and quit. That is part of the strategy. I'm just kind of trying to go through these steps as quickly as possible to showcase it to everybody. Even if you do already know how to do this strategy, then so what? It's pretty quick how we are kind of explaining it. But yeah, you want to get Deadwire on your weapon, whatever weapon you're trying to use. It doesn't really need, it does not correlate to the strategy. So you can put Deadwire on literally any gun, and you want to open up the beam smasher door by doing these with the Deadwire. You want to shoot all of those, and then we just want to head over to this left, all the way down here into the actual jug room, and then we're going to shoot this one, and then shoot this one, and that will open up this door. And then we want to finish the round in here, and whenever you do start the very next round, all you want to do is save and quit in this room, and you should be able to basically spawn in the next game inside this room or in this area. But if you do spawn outside, it's perfectly fine. Just start every round in here. So we're going to save and quit, and then I'll see you guys right when we get back in game. I think it's pretty clear that after you do save and quit, you're just going to want to reload back up your save. Now, whenever I do spawn back in here, obviously we spawn inside of this room, and it's season 1, of course. I don't want to make that clear because I'm sure somebody will think that it is season 0 still, but it is season 1 right now. And I do want to go turn the rampage inducer on, so obviously we're going to have zombies spawning outside of this area. But think of it like this: every single round you start, every single zombie will spawn inside of that room. So I'm hoping that it still works as effectively, because a lot of people were worried that with season 1 this would be patched and fixed, and it's not really a glitch. In my eyes, it's not a glitch. Glitches to me are more so like you do something to where you're God mode and never die, or you stand in a certain spot and zombies just pile up in front of you and don't hit you. That to me is a glitch. This is more so just taking kind of advantage of the game's spawn system. Obviously, we ran out there in the middle of the round, so we have some zombies coming in from right there. But next round, we should be able to showcase it a little bit more. So let's see. We should have a round start. Yes. Okay, it's a parasite round. So we're just going to want to aim in here and just spam our gun. As you guys will see, every parasite's just going to spawn in here. So just spam our pistols. I mean, dude, it's literally the easiest parasite round I think I have ever done in my life, and I think all of you guys will ever do in your lives. Like, it's such an easy way to level up in the game. It's actually crazy. So we're just going to stand right here with our GS45s and shoot on the ground. The reason why we're standing right here is so we can get as much salvage to drop, because in order for zombies to drop salvage, they actually do need to finish their spawning in animation, which their spawning in animation is them climbing through the window over there and actually start running, and these guys climbing through this hole and actually getting up and starting running. Now, when I get on the higher rounds, I start to kind of stand right here and just double spam, which makes it a lot easier to get through the higher rounds. I would recommend the strategy up until 40. Once you kind of get on round 40, it becomes a little bit more chaotic because your gun falls off tremendously. Even if you have it legendary triple packed, it can still get pretty crazy. So I do recommend this kind of just for, I would say, mainly the beginning parts of the high round game you are playing. Now, obviously, you can exfil at 31, you can exfil at round 16. It doesn't really matter. Now, quick little reminder, why isn't the round flipping? Well, every single special zombie and every single elite wanders off into the map. They will not come in there. Very rarely will you have one go in there, but there's always a cause as to why you had one go in there. Whether you started the round outside of this room, I'm literally saying if you are standing outside of this doorway when that round flips, you will have every zombie spawn out there. Or not every zombie, but a lot of zombies, and the bosses will come and get you. So you got to be very careful that you're in here whenever you start your round, basically. And again, you can do this with the rampage inducer on, the rampage inducer off. Now, I do want to make a quick note. At the beginning of the video, we kind of discussed how it's easier to do this with the GS45s. So Doing this with the GS45s is going to allow you to do this with ease, but it's not going to grant you as much XP because regular zombie eliminations do not grant as much XP as critical kills. So you do need to consider that inside of your game. Once you do get comfortable with this strategy, you can plain and simple stand here with an LMG and just get critical kills the entire game. So it's going to give you more XP. So again, GS45s, good for XP, but not as great as a regular gun at getting critical kills. So I really do want you guys to remember that. Obviously, we started the round outside of this room. We ran out of ammo, so we just need to head over here, which we actually need to double pack this and get it rare so we can deal a little bit more damage. But we are going to do this strategy to a decent round, and then we'll kind of go from there, and I'll showcase how easy it is on the higher rounds as well. But overall, again, it's a pretty simple strategy, and I'm so glad it still works inside of the game. That is so weird, it just gave me my pack camo. Literally, every time I melee the pack-a-punch to keep my nebula camo, I pack it, right, and I keep my camo. But the next time I go up to it and I melee it, it swaps it to pack-a-punch camo. So it's like, okay, and then it just gave it to me without me packing it. Maybe because I saved and quit. I guess that would kind of make sense, right? But yeah, so obviously we started the parasite round. We were outside of the room, so some didn't spawn in this window. But if you're in here, most will spawn in this window. And if you start the round in here, then every single parasite will spawn in this window. But overall, it's definitely a pretty easy strategy. So we're going to take this to a decent round, and we're going to exfil. So I will see you guys once we are on a chill little round. Saving and quitting inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, it does not reset the timer in game. So we are currently on round 21, and wild guess how long did it take us to reach this level? 8 minutes and 48 seconds. All right, that is very quick to reach round 21. Now, obviously, Liberty Falls was meant, I don't know why this is going on. Please don't kill me. Oh my gosh, that was very scary. We definitely need to buy a self-revive, but that is very crazy how fast you can get to this round. And obviously 21 is not a high round. It's very much not a high round whatsoever, but it is still high enough to be like, dang, that is a very good strategy to get to round 22 in under 10 minutes. And then round 30 will take nothing but 5 minutes just because you can fly through these rounds so fast. It's actually crazy how this strategy is going, and we've already earned a ton of XP. I will say that because I was nothing close to hitting level 75 or whatever the level we did just hit. But yeah, pretty much. It is absolutely crazy. We have a Mangler somewhere around here. We could go Exfil, which is definitely nice that this still works. So he's under me. We can actually go do this. So right over here. And bam. I do want to take this salvage. Ooh, I don't know what I'm going to buy. Okay. So what can we buy as a streak? I got to figure out how to unlock this. Unlocked in the hit list event. Huh. Okay. Just give me a Hellstorm. Okay. And what is that? That's a few hundred meters away, it says, I think. Hard to see. It does not, like, show up right away. Or did it? Why are all zombies coming from over here? Oh, I need ammo. I need ammo. Just do this real quick. We gotta buy ammo and get out of here. We were taking way too long to get to this exfil. But we gotta go, gotta go. Let's go here. Here, to the boat. We're gonna have to call one in. Go. Buy a boat. Whoa. I thought I was actually gonna clutch that jump up. That did not happen. I don't even know how good this Hellstorm is gonna be at an exfil. I don't think I've ever took a Hellstorm to an exfil. That's kind of like code 101 not to do at an exfil. It's kind of more so, you know, bring your mutant injection, bring your chopper gunner. Not a dang Hellstorm, but I do know they're very good, and I know this GS45 is definitely above the round right now in like rarity terms and pack-a-punching terms. But we'll see. I guess we can just try and take everything down right now with this. Problem is I also don't have a self-revive. So like if we die, it's game over. But if we do die, it's okay. And is that death? No, that was death. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. There goes another failed exfil on my stats. But I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.